in all fairness, I expected not a lot of people, which is better for us because we have like stuff we have to kind of do, like
soundstage.
Not gonna lie, like in post, it makes it a lot easier for us after we actually release this episode online. But thank you for joining us. We'll start up real soon. Alfred is not with us. He is rest in peace, dead. No, he actually. He's got to go introduce. Sarah's gonna be single. Like Sarah cares. She has like 300. She'd rather have like 30 dogs
in the world.
She can fill the hole with just dogs.
Someone to help make money so she can take care of all the dogs.
I think Sarah makes more money than Alfred.
Whatever.
I just want to point that out. Anyways, cool. He's gonna have to cut out so much. This is gonna be great. He's gonna listen.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna listen to the because he has to do post. He have to edit this. Yeah. That poor bastard. Cool. All right. So I hope everyone's been doing well. I think we're just gonna start because he'll be jumping in right after he finishes introducing Capcom downstairs. Oh, loser. And his good-looking clothing and his long, sweet
I feel
hair.
so underdressed compared to him.
I feel dressed. It's like I feel underwhelmed. I feel whelmed.
Properly whelmed.
I am properly whelmed.
Properly whelmed.
Yeah. All right. So, hello, Otafest listeners.
Welcome to the Otafest podcast.
Yay! This is the second last episode of the season.
The 53rd episode?
53rd episode.
53rd episode.
Yeah, we've made it a year's worth and 1 week plus of 1 hour episodes. So if you ever have 53 hours where you need to be doing something and listening to something in the background, we could fill that hole in your life.
God damn it, a week of my night shifts are only 48 hours.
Shut up. Anyways, this episode is brought to you by Chinook Crafts and Gay Calgary. I'm Jay.
I'm Angelo.
And Alfred is dead. He'll be joining us later.
Speaking here.
No, that mic is muted. It's muted because there's no reason he'll
right.
come up. It's funny. Comedy. Welcome. We do have some news and announcements, and those news and announcements amount to welcome to Otafest's 20th anniversary.
It is currently -8 hours until Otafest, so get your tickets.
You can still get your tickets all the way until Sunday. I should have put that. I'm really sad that I didn't. I'm not very smart. But I've lost a lot of brain cells in the past 72 hours because it's very stressful to be a staff member sometimes. But that's okay. We hope that everyone's had a pretty fun Friday afternoon and morning. There's been quite a lot of things happening. Did anyone go to opening ceremonies?
Yeah.
Opening ceremonies, obviously lots of our guest announcements, our events announcements, just to make sure and, get to say hi to everybody, as is custom.
I hadn't actually looked at the schedule yet, so that gave me some ideas of what I want to do this weekend.
In fairness, I don't look at the schedule until I have to make it in guidebook. I'm like, what is half the reason I know any of the anime showings? I'm like, it's because someone else chose them, and I have to edit all the text and read them aloud. And I'm like, I'm an expert in anime. I am a connoisseur. Some of the things we're going to be talking about today is we've got some anime previews because we're at an anime con, so we can talk about summer anime. Some really good stuff's coming out. We've got some Infinity War spoilers and chat that will come up. We'll talk about it when Alfred's here, so he can get really animated and pissed. It's probably the best part of the episode.
Ooh,
and
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Speaking of just going back to convention events, what are you thinking of hitting up now?
As far as that goes, there's just a ton of stuff going on. I do want to see Matt Mercer. I love to play McCree, and I just want to hear him say, "It's high noon somewhere in the world," and that's what I want. It doesn't have to even be anywhere close to lunchtime. I just want him to say, "It's high noon somewhere in the world."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go support the Maid Cafe. I think that's gonna be a big thing. If you guys don't know about it, it's I think a lot of people do know, but it's you pay $25 to get a reservation ticket, and then for booking time, because basically you go in and it's kind of like a closed experience. You're gonna get food, like it's a cover charge that covers your food and drink and entertainment for the whole hour and more, and you get a swag bag for it too. Like, not to like pimp it too much, but honestly, it's like it's a really good deal. You're like $25, like maybe I don't want to spend $25. It's from what I've seen in there, and I didn't organize a lot of it this year. Like it's probably like an actual like $50 kind of experience if you want to like
Maybe
value.
I should go
If you're a
spend
value guy,
$25.
yeah. If you want to know about like value stuff, that's pretty freaking good.
I heard the Saturday Maid Cafe tickets were pretty close to done.
Yes.
And that was like an hour ago, so they're probably done.
And then that means Sunday's still available. And then on Saturday there's like the Omatsuri like festival outside because we have Stephen Avenue this year, so it's gonna be legit. Alfred.
Alfred!
He's not dead. He's back. I am a bad man.
Jay lies a lot.
Shut up. I don't know what you're talking about.
For one thing, the document he made lied.
Yeah.
It said this was the 52nd episode.
Shut up. It's okay. But yeah.
So I can't help but notice someone actually fiddled with the dials. Who was that?
We had a scare.
It was actually not recording.
Did you unmute your
Okay.
microphone?
We lost like
Yes,
all
I did unmute my
audio
microphone.
recording.
Oh, that was
Are you
great.
sure?
Yes, I am not.
Okay.
Don't touch.
I did touch the dials. I don't apologize for it because
Okay.
we literally were not recording anything.
Okay, I was opening for Capcom.
Yeah,
That's what I was doing,
because
so-
he's so fancy.
Whoever
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah,
Who's Capcom?
Dude, I had to walk out during Guile's theme.
What's Mega Man?
That's what I had
yeah,
to do
but
for
I mean
you
that
guys.
just meant you walked out to everyday music because it goes.
Never heard of Street Fighter in my life.
Yeah,
What is that?
you mean Boulevard Brawl?
Boulevard? urban
Violence.
violence.
Oh my
Parkway
god,
punching.
that sounds like a social issue. Maybe we should.
Asphalt ass beating.
That's a new one. I haven't heard of that one.
That's a
before.
good one. Yeah.
Okay. What are we
Yeah.
talking about? What are we
We're
doing?
talking about just things to see around the con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this Friday is probably the busiest.
Oh my
Friday
god,
I've ever
yeah. It's been insane.
god.
I'm just very thankful that we move opening ceremonies up to 6 o'clock because if I had to do that first thing in the morning, that would have been really crappy. So
He's just like his eyes are just crusted over, and he's just like, what is this?
what is this? Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's been pretty amazing. This has been the busiest Friday I've seen at Otafest.
Yeah, and the weather is like
Yeah.
beautiful, and like seeing Stephen Ave, like this isn't even the busiest day, but seeing Stephen Ave like filled with people, and I walked over to Olympic Plaza,
Yep.
and there's people taking great photos because it's spring.
Oh, people were
weather.
actually at the plaza.
Yeah, because you don't have to fight against
That's
Canada
awesome.
Day.
Right.
Goddamn patriots, the country, and the loving all the benefits.
Celebrating the country ruins my day.
Yeah. Red, white, and pathetic. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying that we had a bad time during Canada Day, but it's just more difficult to run our con because we're Central Calgary on a national holiday.
Right.
Do you
And
think
last year was
A&W will
101K.
run out of food this year?
What?
Is that a challenge?
What's running out of food?
A&W.
Oh,
Is that a
God,
challenge?
they're like, what happened?
Did we warn them this year? Usually we give warnings to the people on Stephen Ave. I don't know if we actually
I
gave.
remember the first time we were here, they literally ran out of food
Yeah.
halfway through the day.
And they had 3 people in the whole store. It was
That's
great.
okay.
Yeah, it
I
was
guess
great.
we might not have. They might have been like, oh, they'll be back on Canada Day. And then
Oops,
May
surprise.
weekend, they're like,
Yeah.
no.
No, but it's been good. And there's still 2 more days. Oh God.
Yeah, it's actually been crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mean this in a really bad way, but I don't think I've ever been this exhausted at the end of a Friday, and we're not even actually at the
How many hours of sleep are you running on though?
I have 9 hours over the past 3 days.
Oh, damn.
3 a day. That's not too bad.
Because I stayed up till 6 in the morning
Yeah.
working on some Twitch stuff
Yeah.
for recordings and everything like that we're streaming downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up at 9:30, and I was just like, this
Yeah.
isn't gonna happen. And then
I actually couldn't
sleep
sleep because of anxiety. I couldn't tell if it was excitement or anxiety. Probably anxiety, but yeah, it was. I got like.
You did a kick-ass job, and you're
I did,
looking
like,
so fucking dapper. And,
Oh, thank you.
I was at work till 8 a.m.
yeah,
And you came here.
yeah. I have to.
I had a nap.
Oh, okay, all right, you had enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, stuff to see around the con. Well, Capcom Live is happening right now, so you guys, that's what you guys are missing.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about Main Cafe and the Omatsuri
Yeah.
outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
Yeah,
gonna be, yeah.
obviously some dude named Matt Mercer is going to be around. I don't know.
Don't know who the hell he is.
Yeah, I
No?
think he does he likes to talk about, I don't know, really nerdy stuff. I don't know if he's really
Yeah.
our demographic, but
I heard he was in Titanfall 2.
yo,
We advertise exclusively to normies. If you're not a normie, stop
No, we
listening
don't.
to the podcast.
No, we don't.
if you're not a
No, we don't.
I would love that tagline to be an official.
What did I say during opening? We have the peddlers of fine hentai art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Was
you
that
saying
Al-
that hentai's not a normie thing?
No, it's called hentai, you uncultured swine.
Wait, am I not a normie?
Yeah, no.
No.
No?
No.
Because you have a girlfriend doesn't make you a normie.
Oh no!
Angelo's whole life has been a lie. I have had to edit some very questionable things that have come out of your mouth on this show.
You were gonna hate the first 5 minutes of recording.
Am I?
Yeah, you're really
Fuck.
gonna hate
Okay.
it. But hey, it was filled with laughter, so that's good.
Okay. All right. Trust your judgment on that. Do we have ad reads? Do we have ad reads? Sorry,
Yeah,
I haven't looked at this.
I'll do one of them, and
Okay.
you can do the other.
All right, we're good. We don't do it yet, so
Yeah, don't worry about
okay.
it. But we do thank our sponsors. There's
Yep.
so many this year. We've received a lot of support from the community as a whole.
I said
And
no more
they've-
PowerPoints during opening and closing ceremonies. The only thing we had to put in PowerPoint was the sponsors because there's way too many. So
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. I don't want to get corporate about it, but literally they do a lot. Alongside the support that we get from the audience, and
It's a
attendees and
crazy
everything
amount of
that,
money.
Like
It's crazy
it
amount
really
of money,
helps.
yep.
Look, money for guests just don't show up out of thin air. It is a difficult business. If you
Yeah.
ever been to any con that has a respectable amount of guests and at least with one large name on it,
Yep.
it is astounding. I don't want to get into the specifics, but
Yep.
you do
Yep.
need sponsorship.
Sponsors help us get guests, specifically Funimation, things like that.
It gets people, and honestly, it gets
Having Microsoft run parts of gaming
Yeah,
and
we have
Memory
Memory
Express,
Express with
yeah,
us
that's
and
just
everything like
hey,
that, so
we
it's
don't have to run PC gaming ourselves. Imagine if you had to do that.
Actually, walking through the PC gaming area, dollars, money's invisible, kind of.
What do you mean?
But when you go to it's money. It could go to anything.
Right.
Right.
But when you go to the gaming room, you see all the laptops that Microsoft set
There's-
up.
yeah.
All the desktops
There's
that
the arcade machines.
that Memory Express set up, the arcade machines.
Yeah, the cabinets, man.
That is some of the coolest sponsorship I've ever seen.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks to our sponsors.
Oh my God, there's so much. Anyways, we talked about a lot of convention related stuff, so I
Yeah.
think we can move on a little bit.
Okay.
You know what? Let's talk about Infinity War because we didn't get a chance.
Okay, we can talk about
didn't get a chance
Infinity
to
War,
from last,
right.
From last,
Okay.
from last episode, we had someone who didn't want spoilers. and
For
didn't
obvious
see the
reasons, there are spoilers.
Lots
for-
of spoilers.
Yeah.
movie.
If you haven't been
If you
spoiled by
haven't
the
seen it,
internet yet,
I don't care.
I don't. Yeah. At this point,
Because
you've probably been spoiled by the memes already. Honestly, at this
Yes,
point.
actually, I haven't seen the movie. I've been spoiled exclusively through memes until now.
So can you piece together the basic plot of the movie?
Five
memes?
Guys Burgers and Fries turns into 2.5 Men, and it makes you not feel so good.
yeah,
That's,
Oh, you saw that one
that's how
too.
much I have. That's what I know.
Okay, no, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Five Guys.
2.5 Men.
The not a sponsor.
Season 1.
Not a sponsor.
DVD cover season 1. Okay, anyways, yeah. I thought it was good. I don't know. I'm not the target audience.
a movie.
I'm not the target audience for those movies anymore. Honestly, we
talk about I hate superhero movies. There's so many of them.
I'm definitely going to go see it eventually.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch it. I want to know what happens. I've sat through so many movies where it's led up to Infinity Stones that I can't stop.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
can't.
I saw it out of necessity. You know what I mean? I did follow the other ones.
It's almost like a cultural requirement. If you
Which is
are
kind of
part
scary
our
if you think
social-
about it.
Not even our social network. We think oh, you're a nerd, you have to go see it. It's no, everyone goes and sees it. I bet
It's,
my mom.
again, kind of scary if you think about it
It's
because
kind of like at the door to Otafest. They ask you, who is best girl, Ray or Asuka? And if you say, what? They kick you out. It's legitimate. That's the thing.
Angelo, I don't know where you're coming from anymore because you're we don't. You're only allowed to be a normie, and now you're if you don't know your Evangelion girls.
it's terrain, man. It's terrain.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about old memes? Anyways, no, I it's kind of scary if you think about it. The fact that it's sort of mandatory to watch it because even people who are Marvel fans go and watch it, and considering Disney also owns Star Wars, right? Like Solo's coming out. There's gonna be some people who are like, it's new Star Wars.
I am committed to not seeing Solo.
Really? Okay.
I'm super committed to not seeing it. I just don't want to support it, man.
Rogue One was kind of bad.
How dare you? There were space battles.
I'm going to wait.
There were spaceships and battles, and that's all I wanted.
But I mean,
and that's what I got.
It's one of those things where it's like you walk out of that movie where I'm just like, I walked out of the movie going like Darth fucking Vader, and then like I realized that everything that led up to that point was just kind of like,
I don't know. It got pretty kinky in the middle too.
that weird space slug thing with freaking Forrest Whitaker didn't need to happen. What?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
And also every time that like Darth Vader choked a bitch.
That was great. Yeah.
That was good. That's what I came for.
Yeah. Long distance
what I went
force
there
choking.
for.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Like I think Infinity War was good for what it was. It's if you're a super fan of Marvel, you're gonna love that movie, right? And if you're not, you're gonna come out satisfied. I thought it was a good movie.
I can hear Capcom underneath my feet.
Yeah. No. Wonder what they're playing at this point.
I don't know. It's reverberating up through my chair. Can anyone else feel that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're literally right above them, actually. The fact that we can't hear the sound means that the soundproofing in this building is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. Anyway,
fair enough.
sorry.
Yep.
How disappointing.
We could have just left the podcast.
No, you could have
and then just like push the gain on all the mics and just have the concert.
The concert?
playing.
No. Put a cup right next to like the wall of the Faku panel. If you're under 18. Just like
Is that on now?
I don't know.
I thought it was on.
How would I?
later?
Well, I had it on my notes for like opening. I don't know off the top
Yeah,
of my
whatever.
head.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just going back to Infinity War, like I like the ending a lot. Actually,
Really?
because I feel that Thanos is a sympathetic villain.
Sorta.
Like he's not. He's not. Look, he's not like your kind of. Villain.
He's not a
It's like,
typical
I will
villain.
destroy for the sake of destroying. Oh my God! Shut up.
He's not a typical villain, but
Yeah, and
I'll give you
no, but
that.
I understand where his angle is as not destroying for the sake of destroying. It's just the only argument that you can make is like, why don't you just double all the resources you made?
That's why he's crazy. That's why he's crazy. Well, I don't know.
It'd be really insane if he doubled the resources and still killed half the people.
Plentiful.
yeah. Live in bounty forever.
I don't know. It's like I thought he wasn't sympathetic. He
Bitches
was
and whores for all. Miniature American flags for others.
I don't understand that one. Sorry.
That's a really old Simpsons reference.
Okay. All right. No, I just I feel that he's an interesting villain, which is saying a lot considering Marvel's track record with villains and their movies. But like I don't know, like I kind of knew what was going to happen going into that.
Yeah,
right?
it's
like you can't do a
going
movie about the Infinity Stones and not have the snap happen. You just can't, right?
Yeah.
It's just,
And obviously not having a two-parter or like not kind of. I'm not like.
So do you want a theory craft for the next movie then?
Sure.
I think the old Avengers are going to sacrifice themselves to bring back all the new Avengers.
Could be.
Because for a couple of reasons. First of all, contracts. Like Tom Holland still has another movie, and I'm pretty sure Chris Evans is done playing Captain America. So like that's a good reason to actually go that direction, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to reboot their individual franchises one by one in the next 20 years. Or so.
I just don't want any more Iron Man. I'm so sick of Tony Stark. I'm fair
with. I think that's super all right. The question is like, where do you like that theory is all right, but where does
Captain Marvel
come in? Yeah.
Well, in the comics, it was Adam Warlock who steals the gauntlet and holds on to it for like just to keep it out of Evil's hands.
Sure.
The rest of it, and he ends up inside of one of the stones to do something. I don't remember, but like, I think Captain Marvel is just going to replace Adam Warlock. There you go.
I mean, I guess like there's not much.
I mean, Marvel still has to stick to
on.
comic lore. They still have to do that, right? So I mean, yeah.
You could say that. The problem with like the ending of it or the motivation of Thanos generally is that they're lacking a lot of the comic motivation. With Lady Death and everything like that, there's a lot of. It kind of rings hollow a little bit. Like he tries to be like this kind of.
Well, the Lady Death thing can only work in a comic, right? I don't think that can.
True.
Yeah,
I don't think there's no way.
Well,
it's too convoluted.
Well, actually, they kind of did it in the movie. They just painted her red and put a hood on her. Red Skull.
Yeah.
Is it
That was-
bad that I mostly know these characters from Marvel vs. Capcom?
No, that's perfectly fine. We should acknowledge our first sponsor.
Yes, we should. And hold on one moment, because I put on the wrong ad.
Are you going to be reading it,
Yeah,
or
I'll be
am
reading
I?
it from the actual right one. So
Am I
that
going to
would
be
good.
editing it in because I did record?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
but
all right.
These people need to know about our wonderful sponsors.
Okay.
We want to thank Chinook Crafts. Chinook Crafts, well, they've been with us for several years through Pokemon League, but this is the first year that they've been an official sponsor.
2018 marks a special year for Chinook Crafts. This year, the folks at Chinook Crafts celebrate their 7th consecutive year as Otafest exhibitors, their 5th year as sponsors of the Otafest Pokemon League, and their 1st year as official Otafest sponsors. So to celebrate Otafest's 20th anniversary and to celebrate the very first convention they've ever exhibited at, Chinook Crafts would like you to all know about a limited edition Otafest O-Wing they have made for this year's attendees. Swing on by to booth J4 in the exhibitors hall and be sure to pick one up.
They're basically just right when you go into the exhibitors.
Yeah,
you
they're
see them
they're
right at the
basically-
front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like 2 booths away from the merch desk, I think.
Yep, and if you're into
One.
if you're into O-Wings, there you go.
I mean,
who
they're
isn't
actually,
a-
no, they're really it's really nice.
Yeah.
I think it commemorates us quite well.
I think just our iconography in general with the O-Wing, that's probably the best branding that we have.
Yeah,
'Cause-
and honestly, the people at Chinook Crafts have been very generous
Yeah.
over the years.
Because it just looks cool too, and yeah, Chinook is great. As well.
Yeah, like the fact that they've honestly helped like the Pokemon League become the event that it is today. Not just because like the people that volunteer put in the work for it. Obviously, like they train their teams and they really want to plan it out for everyone. But like to be able to give a physical item.
Yep.
You know, like I've seen kids. It's like the most heart touching thing. Is I used to be so into Pokemon as well. Just like see a kid who's like I don't know cosplaying Ash or something. He's like I want to go to the Pokemon League and like you know I want to
Earn badges.
be the very best and. Like the fact that
Well, I remember
I've seen.
Well, I
the
mean, like
fact,
when
just,
when Red and Blue is out, right? Like Toys R Us used to host those tournaments,
Right.
and you would win those little enamel.
But that's not even
badges.
like I don't even think that's like the same scale of what we do.
No,
for
of
this,
course
right?
not. But
it's
like,
crazy.
It yeah, I know, but it's just
My
like,
favorite.
it's cool.
My
Yeah.
favorite one was like there was a year where it was a kid who was dressed up as Ash, and this kid's like maybe 8-9 years old. And he just has his DS. He's super excited. This is back at the University of Calgary. This is maybe the second year of Pokemon League,
Mm-hmm.
and his dad's there as Oak, and his
Whoa.
mom's there as Delia Ketchum. So like they're like, well, I mean that
Literally-
implies something, but
No,
I'm
that's-
just saying
dude.
it was like, like I was so about it, like living that Pokemon life, man.
Dude, you just dug up like you just opened the can of worms with that one.
Fanfics?
No,
What?
that's a
Parental heritage?
Yeah.
predominant theory is that Oak is actually
It used to be Giovanni was also a.
Why would Giovanni be? No, okay, whatever.
'Cause he's
Anyways,
pimpin'. He's mad pimpin'.
He's the Italian stallion.
he wears an orange suit apparently, and that's what gets you stuff. Okay,
Who
anyways,
doesn't like an orange suit?
Yeah. Orange suits are pimping. Where's your orange
Yeah.
suit?
we're in pink.
Pink heart
We're in
shirt.
pink. Shut up. No.
Now he's feeling insecure about not having a pink suit.
Can we talk about anime?
Orange suit.
We're in Anime Con. Can we talk about anime?
Do you want to talk about anime?
Sure.
We can.
This next one is one I'm very excited for.
Yes. So we're gonna do our anime previews for summer. There's
Ooh.
quite a few amazing shows coming out, but I tried to pick the things that are like most interesting. I think one of them being we usually don't cover like sequels, but this isn't really. This is a sequel, but it's
It's a
been a
sequel.
long time coming.
Yeah.
It's a sequel that we needed 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So the first one we'd love to talk about is a little sci-fi anime by the name of Fooly Cooly Alternative.
Yes.
Oh
my God.
By Production IG.
The-
Who wants to do the honors of reading the
I'll do it.
synopsis?
Many years have passed since Naota and Haruko shared their adventure together. Meanwhile, the war between the two entities known as Medical Mechanica and the Fraternity rages across the galaxy. Enter Hidomi, a young teenage girl who believes there's nothing amazing to expect from her average life, until one day when a new teacher named Haruko arrives at her school. Soon enough, Medical Mechanica is attacking her town, and Hidomi discovers a secret within her that could save everyone, a secret that only Haruko can unlock. But why did Haruko return to Earth? What happened to her Rickenbacker 4001? She left with Naota. And where did the human-type robot Kanti go? I'm on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board. Like,
So, back on April Fool's Day, Cartoon Network did a thing. So there's actually 2 new seasons coming out.
Yes. Yep.
They aired, to my understanding, the first episode of the 2nd season.
Cartoon
No
Network.
spoilers at all.
Cartoon Network.
So
This is partially funded by Cartoon Network too.
Yeah, this is true.
Which is interesting.
I
It
have
is
to- before
animated
we-
in Japan and
I
everything.
don't want,
but-
like I want to talk about Fooly Cooly, but Cartoon Network has been recently really bad about spoiling some of their shows.
Really?
Yeah, they've
Okay.
been leaks across like the board, and it's been really bad.
Yeah.
especially for shows like Steven Universe, which is like really well followed as well.
Right.
It's not the first time. I know a few other shows have been affected as well. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah.
but it is strange. The April Fool's thing is like I don't know.
I loved it.
Just disgruntled employee or something like that.
Nah.
No, they aired it on TV.
It's
It
an
was a
April Fool's
thing
joke.
they
That
did.
makes
No,
sense.
but it's
Makes
really
a ton of
strange.
sense.
Anyways, I'm
was
super
great.
looking forward to it.
Fooly Cooly was probably one of my formative animes.
It is.
I'd say
It is a top 5. Like the original is a top 5 show.
It like actually informed a lot of my worldview. I would almost go
Yeah.
that far to say that.
Yeah,
Like
that
it's,
all little boys should have
no, it's like
older ladies hit them so hard that a horn erupts from their forehead.
You don't know my
metaphorically.
life, man.
I mean, if
you
you don't have
know what
horns
I've been
and things
through.
growing out of your head on a weekly basis, what's wrong with your life?
Everything.
Nah.
But no, like I'm in the same boat. I loved FLCL. It's still like more than 12 years later
Yeah.
after the first time I watched it, one of my favorite animes.
So
The
I
music is
watched the
amazing.
episode.
the pillows are back.
The pillows
are back. Oh my god.
The cast, as I understand, is different, but that's fine because
Doesn't matter.
I kind of want the old story to be like you set that aside and you move.
The old
on.
story is
Well, I
done.
mean, it's sort of the thing with how Gainax does their stories, right? I mean, like look at Gunbuster and Diebuster,
they
right?
were complete.
Yeah, no, like
You have to treat them with respect and give
you
them
can't
their-
watch one without the other, in my opinion. For Gunbuster and Diebuster, a lot of
You
people, a lot
can
of
watch Gunbuster without Diebuster.
you can't watch Diebuster without Gunbuster. Yeah,
That
and
is
like I would
correct.
agree with that. But I mean, they're so intertwined, but they're so different at the same time, right? But and the themes are so similar, right? They almost feel like companion pieces rather than sequels. you know?
But
so
I just want to say, watching the first episode, no spoilers here. I watched it. I felt like I was watching
Fooly Cooly.
FLCL for the first time again.
Oh, don't
the
tell me that.
music,
2018.
I felt it. I felt the music. The characters, they're clearly different,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very different from Naota.
So the way that they handled the music too, like what I loved about the original was that it almost felt like undergrads.
The
You know,
music
actually?
was spot on.
Yeah, it almost felt like undergrads where they just had it playing in the background, but it was integral to the scene. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Like it gave a lot of like power. I remember like some of those fight scenes and like those guitar riffs just matching
Yeah.
up so well.
Or just even the quiet scenes with like the pillows.
I think that's
Yeah.
honestly, if you've never seen Fooly Cooly somehow,
It's not Gainax
six-
making it anymore.
yeah.
It's
No.
Production IG.
Production
But watch
IG.
the first series. It's 6 episodes for God's sake.
But honestly,
Yeah.
that anime must have influenced a whole bunch of people currently in the industry. Like the
think
people
so.
working on it now at Production IG must have watched it when Gainax did it, right? So
I think they've got to be one of the most enthusiastic teams to just like go back.
Production
get
IG is
the-
awesome, yeah.
Get the opportunity to get back into it. You know.
yeah.
If anyone can do it, Production IG can.
I'm just not.
I think we're all recommending.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch the shit out of it.
yeah, I'm
If you haven't seen FLCL, watch FLCL, then watch this as soon as it airs. As soon as it airs.
I'm just
soon
interested
as
though.
today.
as soon as today.
I'm just interested why it's not
You
the
can do one.
why it's not the other studio that used to be
Trigger?
Gainax. Trigger, yeah.
Trigger. Well, it could have been either, really.
What has Trigger done lately other than
Darling in the Franxx is currently airing,
Yeah,
and
I
that's
don't know what
not
that is.
just Trigger. That's a dual project of Production IG and Trigger.
Oh, okay.
They're
Which
working
is
very
kinda weird,
closely
though.
Oh,
together.
okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
hand
Yeah,
in
okay.
hand.
Maybe
Why not?
there's some crossover there.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
We have
The romance comedy genre. Great, my favorite.
High Score Girl.
No.
The year is 1991, and 6th grader Yaguchi Haruo only has video games to live for. He's not popular in school, and he's neither handsome, funny, nor nice, even friendly. The only thing he has going for him is he's good at video games. Until that sentence, I thought they were talking about me. One day, at the local arcade, he plays Uno Akira, a fellow classmate, but who's popular, smart, pretty, and a rich girl that absolutely destroys him at Street Fighter II. Not only
does he lose to her 30 times in a row. He can't beat her at any game. Haruo can't seem to shake Akira off as she follows him from arcade to arcade every day after school and beats him every time. As weird as it sounds, the odd couple begins a strange bond and friendship.
You watch Pure Onage?
I mean, like
Everyone runs faster with a knife.
This is Pure Onage. This is Pure Onage, the anime.
Okay.
And when Angelo first read this, like we just read the copy for this stuff, he said the exact same thing. He was like, I thought this was about me, except I'm bad at video games, so I have nothing going for me. I don't know. I was like, there's very limited good, even half decent romantic.
This is gonna be
animes.
relying on nostalgia for video games to get people to watch it.
I mean, it mentions Street Fighter 2.
Oh, it's Street Fighter. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's relevant. If
I mean, it
you're-
worked for Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph was actually
Wait, did-
Wreck-It Ralph was good though.
Are you saying this is going to be bad?
Yes.
Okay.
But it has a Street Fighter 2.
I'm
also
watching
known
it. I
as Asphalt Ass Beating.
Boulevard Brawler.
Brother.
No, it's. Did you guys like Ready Player One? Did you watch that?
No.
Nope, I have decided very much not to.
But I
see
mean,
that.
like the whole point of Ready Player One was like, whoa, it's a Gundam. Whoa, it's Tracer. Whoa, it's Halo. Whoa,
Highway
it's...
brouhaha.
Yeah. So.
But there's romance in it, Alfred.
Freeway
whatever.
fisticuffs.
Back alley beatdowns. Yeah, man. Like I don't know. First of all, when I choose these, I'm like I look through the whole list for like what's
Yeah.
coming to be new in summer. I was like, there is nothing good. So I was just like, at least there's video games in this.
We're giving our patrons
So much.
so much to hope for the future of anime here.
Hey, Flickle is all I need, really.
Okay, all right. Watch? Yes?
but-
No?
I'm watching it.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
Because
I'm
Angelo,
watching it.
Angelo just wants to watch like a biopic about himself, apparently.
Where he gets the girl.
Yeah. What?
Are you saying that I don't
You have a
date
girlfriend.
a nice, cute gamer girlfriend who's better at video games than I am?
Because she is. She is way
'Cause she,
better at
Yes.
video games
she
than you
actually is. What was she now? For SR?
She was in Masters.
for
Hi-
Overwatch. Yeah, if you know Dio or
Hi, Masters.
on her streamers.
Yeah.
She's dropped down since then, but she'll get it back.
Pleb.
Yeah, she will.
Don't tell her I said
I mean, she's only dropped to bronze, so
no.
if she heard me say that, she'd fight me.
Yeah,
She'll fight you
probably.
anyways.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd watch it just to see how much Street Fighter's involved. I'd be like, is this I will analyze their Street Fighter game. I'll be like, is this like a metaphor for their relationship? Could be.
What, turtling?
No, spinning bird kicks.
I mean,
Okay, yeah.
I like JC Staff too. I'm gonna watch this.
Okay,
Jesus Christ, this stuff.
I'm not going to watch it. This next one looks interesting.
This actually
Yeah.
sounds okay. It's a comedy anime by the name of Hataraku Saibo.
Or
also
Cells at Work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By David Production, which I don't know. Why
Is that actually an anime?
These are the guys who made JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Oh,
dude.
okay, that's cool. All right, all right.
I know, but
all right.
David Production,
David Pro.
who is
They make
goddamn.
JoJo.
Fine.
Okay, all right.
I've never seen
Part
JoJo
5
still.
when?
I'm sure I'd love JoJo, but I just have never seen it.
Start watching it.
That's
I don't
simple
know.
as that.
Otafest is here now. I don't have anything to work on to put in the background, so that I need background stuff for.
I mean, after
If
Otafest,
you're
just-
telling me to watch it like a normie, I can't do that. It can only be a background noise.
Yeah.
That's how I
Okay.
do everything. Anyways, it's
It's about cells, apparently, in the human
average
body.
human body contains about 60 trillion cells, and each one of them has work to do. But when you get injured, viruses or bacteria invade, or when an allergic reaction flares up, everyone from the silent but deadly white
blood cell.
Everyone from the silent but deadly white blood cells to the brainy neurons has to work together to get through the crisis.
I'm a bio major. I have a degree in bio. I'm watching this.
It sounds like anime version of what
Osmosis Jones, anime edition.
Yeah,
I'm
and
watching
also
this.
That's not an anime?
Osmosis Jones is not an anime.
Osmosis
no.
Jones is not an
Excuse
anime.
me, Western anime is of highest quality. The one Japanese listener we've ever had has now cut off.
Has not. Yeah.
I think it's fun. I didn't say it was a slice of life, but I imagine it's kind of a slice of life.
It's a comedy. I don't know. I would watch it.
I wish I
definitely.
could show you
Yeah.
guys the art. It's not easy to see, but like
It's kind of got this pastel-y kind of look.
yeah, I think it's gonna be super fun. It looks like it's like everyone's like
It's pastel with, like,
uniforms. Everyone's in uniforms,
body fluid tones.
and they'll like direct
Yeah.
each other, be like beep beep, like
I just hope they make like molecular biology jokes
probably.
because I'm a nerd that way. But yeah.
Did you like that one anime that had those microbes, the microbe anime? You know what? I'm
Oh,
talking about?
Moyashiman.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
I
I
like
like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
I think
good.
I think it'll be similar, to just human body oriented.
Yep. It was cute.
I want to see what like a virus looks like, and then they're like, "All right, everyone, like gang up," and like
Yep.
it might be interesting.
Before we move on, we should
What
probably
if-
thank our second sponsor.
At one point, a cell just explodes into little like virus things, and everyone's terrified, like it's a
What if
terrorist
it's a really
attack.
sad end and like the human
It
dies?
and it turns into like a horror.
Like it would turn into like a zombie horror.
Ooh.
That might be really cool.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyways, we'd like to thank Gay Calgary for sponsoring this episode of the Otafest podcast, and also for sponsoring
do you want me
the
to read
con
it?
as a whole, and also
Yeah.
kind of providing us with
Interesting content. Yep.
Yes.
Am I reading this?
you can ad lib it. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Reading it won't make you gay.
No, it won't. Gay Calgary Magazine. Reading it will make you gay, but don't be sad. There are plenty of other superpowers to choose from. Check us out at gaycalgary.com. Sign up for a free digital subscription. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, or Twitter at Gay Calgary.
I really love that tagline. Reading it won't make you gay, but
But there's
there are
plenty of other
others.
superpowers to choose from.
Which
Yep.
is like, it also implies that technically, if you read that magazine, you can get other superpowers. You just can't be gay.
I want the superpower to summon a lamp, but only once.
What?
You say what? But one day we're gonna be in a dark room. No one's gonna be able to see anything, and I'll be like, "Hold on, guys, I got this."
I want my superpower to be able to grow more limbs.
I just want a beard. That'd be nice. I just want a beard. That'd be nice.
Jesus Christ!
That's all I ask for in life,
I
man.
could be slightly more hipster than I am now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having a beard is a very good superpower.
yeah.
That's the only
It's
thing that's keeping
thoroughly
me from being
good.
full hipster is that like you already drink the craft beer. You already like
Yep.
have the puppy dog. You have the long hair and everything else. But no beardo for you.
No, it's sad. Yeah.
Super.
Damn my
Well, if
Asian
you read the
genes.
magazine, you might gain that superpower.
Okay, can I make a really sordid confession on this podcast?
Sure.
In the past, I've actually done a Google term for what happens when you slather Rogaine on your face. That is actually in my Google history.
I've never known you
because
to really. I didn't think. Like, how serious?
I got
is
real
this?
drunk one night, and I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
The
And
I
best
was
stories
like-
start with "I got real drunk one night."
And I need Rogaine.
I was thinking of all the things missing in my life, So yeah.
Let me just.
oh no!
I imagine the
I
research
just heard
suggested
hold
it
on,
didn't
hold on.
start.
I
It
just
didn't
heard,
work.
I just heard something on the side here. We have a certain Dio that may have just entered, and I think she mad.
Hello.
Hey.
I boosted you. Don't about me again.
The only
Just because I'm a washed high master player doesn't mean I'm bad.
the only season where I've reached diamond was when I didn't play with you at all.
After I boosted you.
Oh my God, domestic.
Oh jeez.
We have a domestic happening on the podcast.
Those two in that last anime hookup, that's probably what's going to happen. That's why it's going to be 20 years later. They're just arguing about SRs.
It's true. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to figure out what like old people of our generation will
Master
argue.
Mercy Maid.
Holy shit. Oh man.
Man,
Okay. All right. Moving on. Watch. Yes. The body, the cells one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I'll
I
watch
think that actually
yeah.
sounds super fun.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
it's gonna be
sold on it, but I'll try it. I think it'll be fine.
Yes.
great. Okay.
I mean, like if it's anything as good as JoJo was, then
I mean, maybe we'll get references too, right?
I hope so.
Yeah,
Okay.
There you go.
Angelo, drama, horror.
Happy Sugar Life.
Happy Sugar Life.
High schooler Matsuzaka Sato has a reputation for being easy, but one day her lifestyle of sleeping with one boy after another comes to an end. It happens when she meets child Shio, for whom she is convinced she feels true love for the first time. Sato may seem sweet and innocent, but there is nothing she won't do to protect their life together, including committing murder. But from where did she acquire the little girl, and how long can their happy sugar life together last?
So it's Yandere Simulator.
First things first, when I was like
Yeah.
reading through the anime for the new season,
Yeah.
I was reading the anime for the new season, and I was just like panning through it, and I was actually working on like what kind of like romance or whatever. And I was just like, so there's something called Happy Sugar Life. I didn't even like look at the genres it was in. I was like, blah blah blah. It's probably some like total garbage. And then I actually started looking for like genres, and it was just like drama, horror, psychological like horror, like suspense. Happy Sugar Life.
I'm going to be real. I only read the first half of the description earlier, and the second half took me entirely by surprise.
It was like there's murder involved.
This is a Yandere Simulator, basically.
Could be, but like Yandere Mom, sort of.
Is she a mom?
It sounds.
Oh, okay.
It makes it sound like
Yandere-chan has a mom.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like she's trying to take care of this kid, but like for some reason, it's like she'll fight you, she'll fight anyone, she'll fight child protective services. I don't know.
Oh,
But
man.
there's a child. There's a child
She'll
involved.
fight you.
She like kind of appears
she'll
in
fight the
nowhere.
world. She'll fight herself.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
all right.
She,
that was
she
okay.
protects, she attack, but most of all, she probably do crack. I don't know about this anime because the cover art for this is very.
It looks like Higurashi-esque is how the art looks.
and it
yeah.
definitely is trying to be like that whole like like deceptive madness kind of
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could use a new Higurashi in my life. I actually kind of liked Higu because I like some insanity. The only thing I don't like is like when they peel back
Fingernails.
fingernails.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like,
Oh.
Worst.
Yeah, that was tough to watch, the anime.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not into that type of thing.
I'm not sold on it.
Yeah.
If nothing else is airing that day, I'll try it.
Ever across the entire world, you're gonna find like
I mean, for the good while, at least the first 20 episodes of Black Clover, nothing else was airing on Tuesday.
so you watch.
So you watch Black Clover.
Eventually, something else started airing on Tuesday, and I could stop watching Black Clover. Thank God. I don't even remember what it was anymore, but whatever anime it was, thank you for saving me from Black Clover.
Okay.
That's great.
Can you read the next one?
Yes.
Yeah. We have a sports anime.
Oh, okay. Hanebado Tachibana Kentaro is a high school badminton coach who has a lot more enthusiasm than some of the members of his very small team. One day, he meets the quiet voice student Hanesake Ayano, who is effortlessly physically capable and experienced in badminton. He tries to recruit her, but she seems to have no interest in the sport at all. Due to a series of circumstances, she eventually ends up joining the team. Coach Tachibana is determined that with her on board, they'll be champions. A badminton anime. Thank you. Thank you. That is like the one sports anime that has been missing from my life is
I can't
badminton.
tell how gay this one is. I've been looking at the art.
They're both chicks, so
Both chicks.
I mean-
but the main character, or no, the first character you name, I'm pretty sure is a boy's name.
Tachibana Kentaro.
Tachibana.
I don't know.
The whole premise of badminton is beating the shuttlecock, so
For
Metaphor?
points.
No, okay.
yeah, it might be metaphorical.
Maybe.
It might be literal.
No,
Who knows?
I just can't wait for like the
You only want badminton anime because you're Asian.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah.
If it, or
Yeah.
you know, table tennis anime.
No, sorry, I wouldn't watch that.
What?
No.
There was already ping pong.
Yeah, I know. That was fun.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it was
I
good.
don't know if I'd watch a badminton anime.
I would. I just
I'm-
want like the
Like
lovingly
high school memories.
no lovingly animated like depictions of like Yonex rackets and stuff.
Are
That'd
you
be
serious? Lovingly? Are you saying like you're saying
Hey,
it like
man.
the same way that they've animated guitars, like where they've like strung guitars really beautifully?
it's a
and, like,
thing.
played-
I'm sorry. If they made it like an anime about photography and they animated like the cameras really well, I would totally watch it just because of the art. And
Have
like,
you seen
mechanics.
Speedgrapher?
I have seen Speedgrapher. It's great.
Okay, story checks out.
I think it's just too. I think it.
It's a Nikon. It's a Nikon F2 that kills people. It's great.
Probably gonna be like a gayish version. I'm not saying this anime is absolutely gay. I actually just registered as sports.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's just a sports anime, it's gonna just kind of be like a less intense version, probably, of Prince of Tennis.
Dude, I can never get myself into sports anime. I've tried before.
Have you watched Keijo?
I tried. And it was a
Keijo.
sports anime, and I couldn't get into it.
If Keijo can't get you into sports anime, no.
Like
Nothing will.
the one thing that it had going for it was like the gates of Buttbalon or whatever it was, and just the Fate Stay Night reference. I was all over that.
I didn't get that far.
You tried really hard, didn't you?
Dio showed me that.
I got
Yeah.
about halfway through episode 2.
I think she watched the whole thing.
Have some shame. Please.
We're concerned for you, Angelo. So what the fuck?
My superpower is hands.
What the fuck, dude?
It's his superpower.
I
Jay
I
just
have read Gay Calgary magazine actually. I know they were a sponsor or they were an exhibitor at Calgary Expo.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I picked up
okay.
a bunch of magazines because they
Alright.
were just giving them out. I'm like, sure, I don't care. I'll read anything.
That doesn't explain why you have a million hands.
It's his superpower.
It's my superpower. I'm like
Yep.
Nico Robin.
oh god, stop that.
Gay
Just stop.
magazine won't make you gay, but it can give you other superpowers. Is that what it was?
Can we end the show?
No.
We're coming up on time, dude.
It felt good. Keep doing it.
What's really cool about these little so what
They're very soft.
for viewers who have no visual have no visuals, I'm wearing these like finger puppets hands essentially. They're all like rubber. They have like good like hand lines. They actually have like fingerprints on them and they're kind of like
They're
pliable, so they're nice.
American president replica hands that
Yeah,
he's
the
wearing
Trump-
on his
They're
fingers.
Trump hands. I have a funny story about this.
Where did you get them?
I have a hand, man. I may or may not have
handyman.
received these hands from somebody for use in other things. I cannot.
Was that man Kira Yoshikage?
If you want to know
Is
what
that
these
where you
hands
get
are
your
for,
hands from?
If you want to know what these hands are for, come to Bento Banzai. That's tomorrow at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, plug.
Or 6:30
There it is.
I have a good story about these hands.
Okay.
Yesterday, Thursday night, we were setting up in vendors hall, and I was just like, we were doing a clear out of vendors just to make sure everyone was gone by the time we could close. So Stephanie, our president, was walking around with a guest. Should I mention the guest name?
No.
Okay, no guest name. Insert guest name here of your choice. It doesn't matter. And Steph didn't know that I had these hands on. She's like, "Oh, hey Jay, I haven't seen you all day. Like, oh, also I have this guest with me." And the guest just like extended their hand out to me like to shake, and I was just stared at my own hand for a minute. I was just like, do I shake his hand like this, or do I take off my hands? But if I take off my hands, that's weird too, because it's like just taking the moment to like take off my hands. So I took his hand and I shook his hand in mine. And as I did that, I looked into Steph's eyes and I said, "He knows too much about me already." The kind of person that I actually am. So that was a little awkward.
Oh my god.
And then I gave them this one of my hands to inspect because they were naturally slightly curious. And then they bit it. And I don't know why. But then I remarked that I could sell this item. These are the happenings that made my life 200% more worth living.
I don't know what guest it was, but I'm just imagining it with multiple guests now.
I can't. Yeah,
It gets better every replay.
It's true.
I just imagine Matt Mercer shaking your hand with that. That's great.
Each one of Capcom. 7 band members. Hello.
Yeah.
You shook all of their hands at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
What a superpower it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
we should end.
You do have a valid point. I don't know why I still have them, but it's too
Yep.
late for that. Anyways, I think that's pretty much the end of this
Oh,
episode.
man. Can I go to bed now?
Otafest podcast is filmed before a live studio audience.
It's any resemblances to any real living persons or any persons alive
Or dead is entirely coincidental.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate our audience. We appreciate everyone that's come to the con for this weekend. Hope you guys found so much fun stuff to do. There is so much fun stuff to do. And
There's
thank
2
you
days
again.
left. 2 whole days left. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I hope you guys are staying at the Marriott. It's going to be super fun just like because it's close by.
Yee,
It's super
boy.
fun. Yeah.
I'm staying at home.
This cunt is your home. And again, we thank Chinook Crafts and Gay Calgary for sponsoring Otafest in this episode.
Thanks, Kate Calgary, for
yeah.
Jay's hats.
Exactly. Our season ending episode will be the next episode coming up after the con. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for listening. As usual, like, comment, subscribe. We love you all. And have a great time.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys.